Hi guys, my name's Jordan. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I just wanted to say I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Always here for all of you. If you ever need anything, my Instagram is down in the description always. You can DM me if you need to vent about life. I know sometimes life can get hard and it's hard to talk about things with people in our personal lives. If you ever need anything, just know that I am a friend to each and every one of you. I'm always here for you. I love you guys so much, so thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul video for you guys. It's going to be super casual, super chill, so go ahead, get a coffee, get a matcha, get a tea, get your water, and we're going to talk about some recent books that I've got. Before I start getting into like the books that I bought, I just want to do a quick little reading update for you guys. I'm currently reading The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I don't know why it took me so long to pick this book up. I heard this book was so good from so many different people. It's been all over my booktube, bookstagram, BookTok. I've had it on my shelf for a while, and I'm really happy I picked it up because it's really good so far. But this book will be in my January wrap-up video at the end of the month, so if you want to see my thoughts on this, make sure to look out for that. Make sure to follow my bookstagram because that's where I will keep updates on what I'm reading, how I'm feeling about the book. I'll probably do a full-blown review on this one, honestly. So without further ado, let's actually talk about the books I bought recently. Okay, so first I have 1,000 Heartbeats by Kiera Cass. I bought this when Barnes & Noble was doing their 50% off hardbacks cover. We all know we're in our paperbacks era, you know, like we're not all reaching for hardbacks because they're just not as nice on our bookshelf. I saw this and I thought it was beautiful. The cover was what drew me in, and then I saw that Kiera Cass wrote it. She also wrote the Selection series, which I heard is an amazing series. I haven't read that yet. This is her new release. I have no idea what it's about. Princess Annika has lived a life of comfort, but no amount of luxuries can change the fact that her life isn't her own to control. King, once her loving father, has gone cold, and Annika will soon be forced into a loveless marriage for political gain. Miles away, small comforts are few and far between for Lennox. He has devoted his life to helping his people take back the throne that was stolen from them. For Lennox, the idea of love is merely a distraction. Nothing will stand in the way of his fight. But when love, against all odds, finds that both they are bound by its call, they can't possibly be together, but the irresistible thrum of 1,000 heartbeats won't let them stay apart. That sounds like a forbidden love. It's a YA, so you know, gotta love a cutesy little YA romance. I haven't read a YA in a long time, so I think this would be really cute and I'm really excited to get to it. Next book I bought also for the Barnes & Noble 50% off. When I saw it, I visibly screamed because I've been looking for it everywhere, and that is I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I'm excited to get to this, but also really scared because iCarly was my comfort show growing up as a child. I watched that show religiously. I really looked up to Jeanette McCurdy as a child. I look up to her now and as an adult. Reading her going through the hardest times of her life when I was going through the best times of my life is going to be really sad, honestly. But I am excited to get to it. I'm just really nervous. I don't really need to explain. It's just like a memoir of her life and the awful things that she was put through by her mom. All right, the next book I have, I know everyone is screaming at me through the camera, pick this up now. What are you doing? Why haven't you picked it up? It's been on your shelf for a hot sec, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, aka the ACOTAR series. I know everyone loves this series. Everyone's obsessed. Oh, I'm gonna be obsessed because I tend to love books that my friends love, and all my friends love this book. I don't know anything about this series besides the first one, at least, is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and that alone makes me want to just crawl up in my bed and read it because I love Beauty and the Beast. But I'm so intimidated by fantasy, guys. I haven't read any fantasy ever. I'm just scared that I'm not gonna understand or I'm not gonna get it. I have it, guys. I have ACOTAR. I own it, okay? I'll get to it. Just, I don't know what. The next book I actually was sent to from the author, so thank you so much to Gabe Oliver for sending their novel of Little Toy Car. I'm really excited to get to this. I don't know much about it. A lot of people are liking it so far. It's a self-growth. It's about Gene, and he worked through some things that he went through as a child and just hardships that he had to get through. I can really relate to a lot of that because I'm on a self-growth journey. I'm trying to put myself first, put my dreams first, as you guys know. It also talks about religion, and I am someone who's trying to learn more about religion, develop my own beliefs and my own ideas about the world and life and all that type of stuff. So I'm excited to read this book. I think it's going to be really eye-opening. I want to read more heartfelt self-growth books this year. So very excited to get to it. Next book I have is actually going to be my read after the fine print. I'm so excited to get to it. I'm buddy reading it with a few of my besties. It is Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. I don't know a lot about this book, but I know it is a second chance romance. I would love a good second chance of a romance. It's about a boy and a girl, and they went to college together. They were best friends. I They might have been lovers, they probably were lovers. Something happened and they split apart for however many years. The girl sees the boy about to get on a train in New York City. Like, what the heck? Like, hello? And then he gets on the train and the train bops. Both see each other and they're both like, what? So that's all I know. I don't know anything else. I'm excited. I heard this book's really good. Second chance romance. You know the vibes. These next 4 books are actually 4 books that I just got today or received today. So the first one is Night Road by Kristen Hanna, and I'm so excited because I've heard a lot of good things about this author. She wrote 4 Winds, which I haven't read. I haven't read anything from her yet, so it's gonna be my first. I'm just gonna read the back because the synopsis, I think, is just like, that's what pulled me in. And that's what like grips me. It says, life is good on quiet, affluent Pine Island for the picture-perfect Faraday family. Jude Fairway, a devoted stay-at-home mother, works tirelessly to be the best possible parent to her teenage twins, Maya and Zach. When Lexi Bale, a former foster child with a dark past, moves into their close-knit, progressive community, no one is more welcoming than Jude. Lexi quickly becomes Maya's best friend, then Zach falls in love with Lexi, and the 3 become inseparable, upsetting the fragile status quo of the Faraday family. Till the kid's senior year of high school tests every bond and pushes Jude to the brink. Dangerous, explosive season of drinking, driving, parties, kids who want to let loose, and parents who don't know how to hold on. This powder keg of a summer, all it takes is one careless mistake, one terrible decision to ruin everything and pit friend against friend and neighbor against neighbor. The years that follow, each must face the harrowing consequences of that single night and find a way to forget or the courage to forgive. Something about that just like grips me in. Crazy story. It takes place probably over a period of time, but it all focuses on one night. It has to do with family, love, friendship, like everything that I could want in a book is probably in this book. I'm definitely going to try to get to this in February or March or maybe January. Honestly, I don't know. But stay tuned because this will be read very soon. So this next book I actually bought because I saw it on BookTube like years ago. Like someone reviewed it and loved it and I have no idea who. I can't even tell you when I watched that video. I haven't seen it on BookTube, Bookstagram, or BookTok. One of my New Year's goals is to just go into a bookstore, pick up a book because it just sounds fascinating to me, not because other people have rated it or read it or talked about it, just because I want to read it. That was this book for me, and that is Pachinko by Minji Lee. I am butchering any of these names. I'm so incredibly sorry. I'm not an expert on names. First of all, the cover is so beautiful. This beautiful woman and just this like, blue and just like everything about this is so pretty to me. I read the back and I was like, oh, wait a second. This could be good. In the early 1900s, teenage Sunja, I don't know if I'm saying that right, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, the adored daughter of a crippled fisherman, falls for a wealthy stranger at the seashore near her home in Korea. He promises her the world, but when she discovers she is pregnant and that her lover is married, she refuses to be bought. Instead, she accepts an offer of marriage from a gentle, sickly minister passing through on his way to Japan. Her decision to abandon her home, reject her son's powerful father, sets off a dramatic saga that will echo down through the generations. I'm so excited. She's a hefty book. She is big. I know that she's probably going to be amazing. There's very good, very, very good reviews on Goodreads. I am very excited to just go into this, especially because I haven't seen other people talking about it. I am actually Japanese and I've never read a book someone who is from Korea or Japan or just the Asian culture in general. So I'm very excited to get to this. Hopefully share a good review to you guys. Okay, this next book, I was not thinking I would buy it. I saw it on Bookstagram and I saw that people were really liking it, but I had no idea what it was about. And then I saw it and I read the back and I was like, what the actual heck? Okay, so it's Mary Jane by Jessica Anya Blau. When I saw it, I was like, okay, I've seen that on Bookstagram. Let me pick it up. Then I read the back and I'm like, what? 1970s Baltimore. That's literally where I'm from. And Baltimore to me is like this big compared to the world, because it is. When I hear that authors are writing about Maryland or Baltimore, I'm just like flabbergasted and confused, intrigued obviously, because I'm like, that's my home. What? And then people are reading it and enjoying it. People are reading this like, oh, Baltimore, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, that's right. That was like the longest spiel for no reason, but anyways, I bought it because of that, but it actually sounds interesting too. So 14-year-old Mary Jane loves cooking with her mother, singing in her church choir, and enjoying Broadway show tunes of the month albums. Quiet and compliant, That rhymed. And when she lands a summer job as a nanny for the daughter of a local doctor. Respectable job, Mary Jane's mother says, in a respectable house. The house may look respectable on the outside, but inside it's a literal and figurative mess. Clutter on every surface. Impeachment, now more than ever. Bumper stickers on the doors. Take out for dinner. Even more troublesome when Mary Jane's mother to find out. The doctor is a psychiatrist who's taken in a famous rock star and his movie star wife for the summer so that the rock star can get clean. Mary Jane introduces her new household to crispy iron clothes, milk that hasn't spoiled, and a family dinner schedule. In return, she has a front row seat to a world of sex, drugs, rock music, and group therapy. Why does this sound so good? That's supposed to be Ocean City, Maryland? Because that is not Ocean City, Maryland. I'm telling y'all that right now. I'm really excited to get to this. I'm probably going to get to this like super soon because everything about this book intrigues me. Okay, and last but certainly not least, this is the book that I just received in the mail today and I'm so excited to read it in February, and that is The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. I bought this book because I'm a part of Sarah Curley's book club. This is the February book of the month pick that we're reading, so I'm super excited to get to it. It is about this girl named Emily, and she has the worst Valentine's Day ever. Her boyfriend cheats on her and she finds out about it. She's just not thriving, you know? Girly pop is not doing well. She goes to sleep, she wakes up, it's Valentine's Day all over again, guys. It's happening again. Oh, wait, she goes to sleep again. Oh wait, it's Valentine's Day all over again. This girly is like, why is this happening to me? We need to figure this out. ASAP Rocky. That's The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. She also wrote Better Than the Movies, which I haven't read, but I heard it's amazing. So I am excited to get to that sometime this year. Okay guys, that is the end of my book haul. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you found maybe a few books that you want to read this year as well. If you are planning on reading any of these, let me know. If you bought any new books recently, please comment them down below. I'm always trying to find new books to read and always trying to spend some money. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, subscribe. If you're a new watcher, thank you for being here. Thank you for getting through my first video that you're seeing. I hope that you watch the others. I hope you watch the ones to come. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for staying and watching, and I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.